Have you ever stood there looking at your home or office and just wondered, do I need a regular clean? Or is it time for a deep clean? It's a super common question. So today, we're going to break it all down and demystify the two so you can pick the perfect service every single time. But first, let's start with a question. Just for a second, think about it. When someone walks into your home or your office for the very first time, what's the vibe they get? Does it feel calm, organized, professional, or maybe a little bit chaotic? You know, that first impression is so powerful, and a huge part of it comes down to how clean the space is. And that's really the heart of it, isn't it? It doesn't matter if we're talking about clients, friends, or frankly, just your own peace of mind. A clean space just feels better. It feels healthier, more productive, and honestly, it says a lot about you before you even open your mouth. Okay, so if you're looking to get that great first impression with a little professional help, you've basically got two main paths to choose from. So let's dive into what each one is all about so you can figure out which is the right fit for you. First up, we've got the standard clean, or what you might call maintenance cleaning. Now, think of this as your regular tune-up. This isn't for tackling a space that hasn't been touched in a year. No, this is all about upkeep. It's that routine service that keeps a place that's already pretty tidy looking fresh and stops the dust and dirt from building up in the first place. So what does that actually mean? Well, a standard clean hits all the key spots. You're talking about dusting surfaces, vacuuming the floors, wiping down the kitchen counters and the outside of appliances. In the bathroom, it's sanitizing the toilets and sinks. It's the essential stuff that keeps daily life from feeling messy and makes sure you're always ready for guests. All right, now for the other side of the coin. The deep clean. And this is a whole different animal. This is the big one. It's an intensive, super detailed service that goes way beyond the surface to get at all that hidden grime and buildup that just happens over time, and all those little nooks and crannies. With a deep clean, you get everything from the standard service, but then you get so much more. This is where you get the inside of the oven scrubbed, the grout in the bathroom gets detailed, and all that limescale disappears. They're hitting the tough spots, ceiling fans, baseboards, vents, you name it. It's like hitting the reset button for your entire space. Okay, so you know what the options are, but the real question is, how do you actually decide which one you need? Let's make this choice really simple and clear. Here's probably the easiest way to think about it. Standard cleaning is all about prevention. It's upkeep for a space that's already in pretty good shape. Deep cleaning, on the other hand, is about restoration. It's about getting rid of all that built-up stuff and bringing a space back to a clean baseline. In fact, a lot of people get one big deep clean before they start a regular maintenance schedule. So to figure out what you need, just ask yourself a couple of quick questions. First, what's the current state of your space? If it's generally tidy, maintenance cleaning is probably for you. If it's been a minute since it got a good scrub, you'll want to start with a deep clean. And what about frequency? Maintenance is something you do weekly or every other week, while a deep clean is more of a one-time thing, or maybe seasonal. Of course, that's also going to be reflected in the cost. The deep clean is a bigger investment because it's a much, much bigger job. So picking the right type of cleaning, that's half the battle. The other half is picking the right company, because let's be real, not all services are the same. So let's talk about what you should look for in a real pro. So what are the green flags? Well, an owner-operated business often means you're getting a small, accountable team. You want someone who's detail-oriented and will actually customize the service to what you need, not just follow some generic list. Experience, of course, is huge. And a really great sign, transparency. A company that offers free estimates up front is showing you they're customer-focused. You know, that attention to detail we just mentioned? It's not just a buzzword. It's everything. I mean, when a customer like Rebecca says her home has never looked better, it's because the person cleaning didn't just check boxes, they went above and beyond. That right there is the mark of a true professional. And here's another huge one from Olivia's experience. Trustworthiness. I mean, think about it. You're letting someone into your personal home or your business. Knowing that they're not just good at their job, but also courteous, professional, and dedicated, that gives you incredible peace of mind. And that's what helps create a genuinely clean and healthy environment for everyone. So we kind of end right back where we started. Every single space, every room, every office, it tells a story about who we are. And now that you know your options, you get to be the one who writes that story. So the only question left is, what do you want your space to say about you?